blitzing around this whole mystery right here. We got the spin around, especially with CGM, Dodgy, especially with the spin around. We got to spin around, especially with the disclaimer and everything goes. Like anything you see, it's only don't take it like anything of vicious, but especially with the spin around and the Dodgy, the CGM. But we got the whole thing, especially from this whole thing. Like we got a main one coming in with Dodgy. Like Dodgy's the main one. Like he's the main Pidgey one, the purgy one. Like especially when it comes to the CGM spin around and all this other includings. Like it just comes into a bold and village thing. But we gotta spin around. So maybe with the spin around and CGM and Dodgy and this whole and fluids with it.
Look, I put the blend in a pot, same way I got a car that blends in a block. They know we. Look, I put the blend in a pot, same way I got a car that blends in a block. They know we on guard, can't step on my block. I want new packs, got intention up top. No one's outside when we're spinning that block. Nigga, you got, no one's dropped, nigga, stayed at home when they.
Ooh, he said they got something got. Hey, no one was on the block or something and got, and then they got the powder, like the powder, that powder or something else. I can be getting wrong, but you know, especially from the whole thing, like the powder and everything else, and then you got the whole little, like writing the names and stuff like that, and the letters and the numbers, like woo, like it just gets cookless.
Look, I put the blend in a pot, same way I got a car that blends in a block. They know we on guard, can't step on my block. I want new packs, got intention up top. No one's outside when we're spinning that block. Nigga, you got, no one's dropped, nigga, stayed at home when the brethrens flop. I was out still stepping when the steps got locked. Trying to get my cross, like M-way trips and I'm pebbling packs. I see a train stop, is it raw or mad? All in the base, but I had to draw that cat. Jake's at the front, fly that pack, put a rack to the side and it ain't.
Ooh, what did he say? We really want to get into that right there. He said Jake's in the pot, so you know we gotta cook into the stop. Like, we gotta get rid of that spot. Like, we gotta go to a whole nother internal spot. Like, is that what we really turning into?
My cross, like M-way trips and I'm pebbling packs. I see a train stop, is it raw or mad? All in the base, but I had to draw that cat. Jake's at the front, fly that pack, put a rack to the side and it ain't touched noon. Blood, you will never have no clue. For gal in the room, I'm in need for assistance. I'm giving bird calls like. Have you ever seen it inside of a skull? That shit look colourful. Brody gave me the chance to see it, and the view look wonderful. And set I sent up. Now how many man?
Ooh, he just thirsted too. Like, ooh, especially coming from this whole stink. This is like a extinction one right here. Like, especially how this whole thing is coming and how the whole extinction and eviction is coming through. Like, it just gets real extinction.
Colourful, Brody gave me the chance to see it, and the view look wonderful. And set I sent up. Now how many man held a subject to? Enough man I still pray on my downfall. You don't like me, then fuck you too. Spin around, got both spinners out. Where you from? Stand up, come round, sit him down. This wax like his aunt, cause they both been around. Ain't nothing like the one that I need them.
Ooh, he said two spin around. He said what, the spin arounds, and then he said he got them 2 Glocks, like extended rounds. Like spin around, extended rounds. Even him to do it the first to bleak, like spin around these extended rounds, like spin around with the like something and like that. That was really tactical.
Colourful, Brody gave me the chance to see it, and the view look wonderful. And set I sent up. Now how many man held a subject to? Enough man I still pray on my downfall. You don't like me, then fuck you too. Spin around, got both spinners out. Where you from? Stand up, come round, sit him down. This wax like his aunt, cause they both been around. Ain't nothing like the one that I got skinning out. Outside then snap, happily skid around. Up block trying to snap it, not for the women out. Anyone can get mine when the kids are out. Just do it like him and take the religious route. Spin around, got both spinners out. Where you from? Stand up, come round, sit him down. This wax like his aunt, cause they both been around. Ain't nothing like the one that I got skinning out. Outside then snap, happily skid around. Up block trying to snap it, not for the women out. Anyone can get mine when the kids are out. Just do it like him and take the religious route. The right turning leads me straight to their mains. It's flames, but fuck it, I'll take that way. Like to sightsee, remember the days when I'm looking at the roads of the youths I shaved. Really on go, no it ain't no joke. Really try to do it with a broken shoulder. Use my weak hand for support when I poke. On God, no cat, real shit, I just spoke. Bro song made the party jump before rap, he's gun made the party jump.
Ooh, and then he got everything into included with it. Like I like this one right here. It just gets real like interesting. Like what's going on? Like he said that he got the party jumping and everything else. Like especially trying to do it with his broken his wrist hand. Like who, especially coming from that flick. Like it's like another flick to it. Like you gotta just put that flick to the whole thing. Like especially how he's putting it. Like he's already got that flick. Like he got that flick and pole free going on. Like
Do it with a broken shoulder, use my weak hand for support when I pull. On God, no cap, real shit, I just spoke. Bro, song made the party jump before rap, he's done made the party jump. My new bitch is a nasty one, that's a devil disguised as a classy one. Deep stroke, got a leg on my shoulder, I grip on the neck and I'm feeling her heart go pump. 2 in a day, if I started with blades, we come a long way, cause cool we tough. Convo with a Rasta man, I watch them go cook eye all in a pan. About rival, more like American Idol, we bought you, and then he sang. All know I'm still in the band, I'm leaving t-shirts on the flag of Japan. If they step round here with their shanks and catch a name, we come back with a bang. Spin around, got both spinners out. Where you from? Stand up, come round, sit him down. This wax like.
oh, I'm just now catching that. He says spinning around. We got both.
If they step round here with their shanks and catch a name, we come back with a bang. Spin around, got both spinners out. Where you from?
Oh, I just noticed that spin around. We got both spinners out. Like ooh, he said with the spinners. Like I just noticed he said that spin around. We got the both spin and spin around.
With the shanks and catch a name, we come back with a bang. Spin around, got both spinners out. Where you from? Stand up, come round, sit him down. This wax like his aunt, cause they both been around. Ain't nothing like the one that I got skinning out. Outside, then snap happily, skid around. Up block, trying to snap it, not for the women out. Anyone can get man when the kids are out. Just do it like him and take the religious route. Spin around, got both spinners out. Where you from? Stand up, come round, sit him down. This wax like his aunt, cause they both been around. Ain't nothing like the one that I got skinning out. Outside, then snap happily, skid around. Up block, trying to snap it, not for the women out. Anyone can get man when the kids are out. Just do it like him and take the religious route.
Ooh, hey, with the spin around, we got two spinners out. Hey, like that one right there, that whole included. But they had the medicine, they had everything. Like, hey, but it wasn't none of that stuff was realistic though. That stuff was all just some some stuff you can just imagine off of. But they had everything though with the whole thing spin around, and especially with Dodgy. Like when Dodgy steps in, he's coming in from another like coup. Like he's coming in for that coup, but spin around with the two spinners out, and you got with the Dodgy CGM, especially when the whole thing like this one right here just took a stance. Like it just took a stance, but especially coming from this whole thing right here and the whole Dodgy CGM and the main thing coming through this, especially we got the whole spin around, like spin around. So coming into this one right here, but make sure it's definitely tune in with this one right here. But make sure it's comment, like, and everything else, and just with this.